ready.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville. A beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities. Great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now. Are you ready?
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And good evening, everybody. It's baseball time in Haysville tonight. Your Aviators take on the Newton Rebels. Rebels come in 8-10. They are coached by Brett Clark, Jed Brockbrader, Jake Gibbs, and Jordan Roselle. Here's how the Rebels will go. Leading off will be Ricardo Paris. He will be at second base. Terrell Huggins will play left field and hit second. Hitting third will be Jay Snodgrass. He'll be in the designated hitter spot. Corbin Lill will be in right field and hit cleanup. Peyton Cormain will hit fifth. He will play shortstop. And hitting sixth, Drew Healy at first base. Luke Royal will play center field and hit seventh. And hitting eighth will be Jonathan Stone. He will do the catching. Rounding out the order will be Isaiah Perez over at third base. Again, that is Paris, Huggins, Snodgrass, Lill, Cormain, Healy, Royal, Stone, and Perez. Rebels 8-10. Aviators coming off a big win last night, a run rule victory over the Wichita Sluggers defensively. Here's how they will start it tonight. Left to right in the outfield will be Helberg, Tooley, and Brosas. Levon Reynoso will be over at third base. Sterling Sperling will play shortstop. Stouffer over at second base. Stevens will be at first base. Behind the plate will be Deshaun Reynoso. And on the mound tonight out of Glendale Community College will be Luke Hemphill. This will be his third start of the year. He is 8 innings of work, 7 hits, 8 runs, 5 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a 4.50 ERA. So that's Luke Hemphill. And And leading off for the Rebels will be Ricardo Perez out of Venezuela. He will step in from the right side. Nice numbers, 349 on the season. First pitch is low and away, ball one. A little late getting started tonight. We apologize. Hey, it wasn't our fault. We were ready to go. And the 1-0. That is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Haysville Pride night. Howard Hackney, local pharmacist, threw out the first pitch. Good to see Howard again. And the 2-0. That's in there at the letters. And it's 2 balls and a strike. 90 degrees, heat index 96. Wind out of the south at 18, and I think that's a little conservative. That is high and away, 3-1. Very, very windy today. And we'll take it. We'll dry out those wheat fields so we can get it cut. And a 3-1. Popped up. Looks like the pitcher, Luke Hemphill, is going to call it and make as what we would describe as circus catch. Always like the pitchers to go sit down and wait till the play's over, but that was not the case. But we got the out, and here's Terrell Huggins. 328 out of Tucson. He'll step in from the right side. First pitch, high and in, ball one. Rebels swinging it well. They're hitting 290 as a team and giving up just south of 4 runs per game as a team. Here's the 1-0. That's low and away, and it's 2-0. So Hemphill finds himself behind in the count the first 2 hitters. 8 innings of work so far this year for Luke. And that's high, 3-0. See if old Luke can get healthy here. 3 balls and no strikes. Here it is. That's high. So 4 straight balls, and Huggins is aboard. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Jace Snodgrass. He's out of Derby. 233 on the season. Runner at first, 1 away. Top of the first, just underway. And that's in there for a strike. Good start for Hemphill. About 3 minutes late getting started. 1 out and a runner at first. Still no score. And a pitch. That's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Dejan Reynoso. Throws down and got him. So Huggins tried to take advantage of the wild pitch, and Dejan Reynoso able to block it, pick it up, throw a strike to second, and they're 2 away. So 2 down and 1-1. That is upstairs. Able to check his swing. Tough pitch to lay off of. 2-1, 2 away now. Hemphill off with an opportunity to get the Rebels in order. That is foul straight back. Had him timed about right. And it's 2-2. Same 2 clubs tomorrow night. First pitch at 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you. Here's the 2-2. That is bounced to the right side. Stouffer up with it. Over to first in time. And the Rebels go in order. We've played at a half. And no score from Haysville. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's how the Aviators will go. Thomas Stevens will lead it off and play first base. Tooley will be in center field and hit second. Hitting third will be Levon Reynoso. He'll be over at third base. In the cleanup spot will be the catcher, Deshaun Reynoso. Keaton Candor will be the designated hitter and hit fifth. Robbie Brosius will be in right field and hit sixth. Hitting seven will be Sterling Sperling over at shortstop. Drew Hellberg will hit eighth and play left field, and rounding out the order would be the second baseman, Owen Stauffer. So that'll be Stevens, Tooley, Levon Reynoso, Deshaun Reynoso, Candor, Brosius, Sperling, Hellberg, and Stauffer. That's your Aviators. They are 11-6, coached by Lance Spongeberg and Mitch Kellogg, coming off a big win last night, a run rule victory over the Wichita Sluggers. They lost to the Sluggers the night before last by 1 run, so they picked it up yesterday and got it done early. Defensively for Newton, left to right in the outfield, Huggins, Royal, and Lil. Perez at third, Cormain at shortstop, Paris at second base, Healy over at first. Behind the plate will be Stone, and out of Mountain View, Hawaii, be Ty Atkins. Here is Thomas Stevens, LSU Eunice. First pitch to him, and it hit him. So the first pitch to Thomas Stevens is off his ankle. Stevens does have 5 stolen bases on the year, so may look for him to run. Atkins is a lefty, so maybe a situation where he may go on first movement. Here is Tooley out of College of the Canyons. He's in center field tonight. Tells me he broke his favorite bat, or somebody broke it for him, so. And the runner goes 3 steps, and it's not even going to be close. Throw is into left field, and Stevens with a stolen base. He advances to third on the error, and the Aviators are in business. Good jump by Thomas Stevens. Man, he had about 3 steps on the lefty Atkins. And the 1-0, it's low in the dirt. Bounces away from Stone, but he's able to locate it quickly. Not far enough for Stevens to score on. Still nobody out. We're in the bottom of the first, no score. Rebels and the Aviators. Tooley hitting .261. Plays a little bit of infield, plays a little bit of outfield. Hasn't pitched yet. That is fisted foul. Healy unable to get there. I suspect he would pitch if you'd ask him to. Just a thought. Haysville leading the Sunflower Collegiate League West Division. Second place team is El Dorado. They're 2 games back. Get to the other standings in a little bit. 2-1. That is bounced to the second baseman. He'll backhand over to first in time. And Tooley with an RBI. And there's 1 away. Infield was pulled in a bit. Paris able to get to it, backhand it, and throw out the speedy Tooley. Here is Levon Reynoso. Out of Chesapeake College. Sunflower Collegiate League All-Star. 4 home runs and 14 RBI on the season. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Aviators strike first. They lead it 1-0. Nice crowd on hand. A few smattering of parents. It is Haysville Pride Night. And the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Looked like maybe Atkins may have crossed up Stone a bit. He's not going to go out and talk to him. Stone caught that one awkwardly. And the 2-0. That is bounced foul. Good hack at that one. Bounced into the Aviator dugout. Scattered like a bunch of cockroaches when they turn the light on. not calling your kids cockroaches. I'm just saying that's the way it was. That's inside. 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Reynoso hitting 400. That is bounced foul. That'll even it up to 3-2. Pretty good hustle from the guys out of the dugout to go get that one. 3-2. That broke his bat. Bounced foul. I know a guy. If the Aviators just had a guy that made bats or something, it'd be good shape. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Having a little difficulty picking out a new piece of wood. The way Levon's hitting it, he could hit it with his hand and hit 400. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. 1 run across. That's fouled back. Very warm night at the ballpark. 90 degrees, heat index of 96. 3-2. That is drilled to center. That'll get down. Royal tried to dive and block it. It will roll by him all the way to the track. Levon around second. He will cruise into third without a play. So a 1-out triple for Reynoso. I think Royal might have been served pretty well just to field that one on a hop, but he tried to lay out and did not get any leather on it. Here is Dejan Reynoso, also with 4 home runs and an all-star selection out of Chesapeake, hitting .311. So Levon at third, Dejan at the plate. And the pitch, that's inside. Ball and no strikes, 1 away. And we're in the bottom of the first. That is bounced foul. One and one now, 1 away. Atkins not a real quick worker. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. Got the catcher, Stone, on his backswing. That happens from time to time. Stone has the full hockey mask on, and that helped out immensely, I'm sure. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch again. And he swings through it. And they're 2 away. Would like to see Dejan maybe cut down on that 2-strike swing a little bit. Here's Keaton Candor out of Concordia. Couple home runs on the season, .390. Very nice numbers. Has the night off in the field, designated hitter. First pitch to him inside. Here's the 1-0. That is bounced right side. Under the glove of Paris. A run will score, and the Aviators lead it 2-0. So Candor will reach on the error. And they lead it 2-0. Scores from yesterday. Mulvane beat Cheney 7-5. El Dorado beat Andale 7-3. Great Bend over Derby 3-2, and Newton beat Hutch 18-7. And the pitch to Brosas is in there for a strike. 265 on the year out of Eastern Oklahoma State. Right fielder tonight. Low and away, and it's 1-1. Levon Reynoso was selected the Star Lumber Player of the Week. He's had 4 home runs in the last 5 games, and he's 8 for 14 this week. That is drilled to center. That'll get down. Candor around second, and they will miss the cutoff man. He will get in there. And Brosas into second base. So a base hit for Brosas at second and third with 2 away. That'll bring up the shortstop, Sterling Sperling. 105 on the year out of Scottsdale. He will step in from the right side. Hitting in the 7 spot tonight. Second and third, 2 away. And the pitch is in the dirt. And it's 1-0. That was pitch number 23 for Atkins. That's about 10 more than you would like to have if you want to stay around very long. Here's the 1-0. That is a little flare. That'll get down into center field. 1 run will score, and they will send the trailing run. Miss the cutoff man, and Sperling into second base. So a couple of missed cutoff mans and a couple of extra bases for the Aviators. So 2 RBI for Sperling, and it's 4-0 Aviators. Here's the left fielder, Drew Hellberg, out of East Texas Baptist. And Sperling steals third base. He gets about 4 steps before Atkins even delivered the baseball. So Stone out to talk to him a little bit. And a runner at third base with 2 away. Bottom of the first, 4-0 Aviators, just underway. And the pitch, that's high and away. Berg hitting 167. No activity yet in the Rebels bullpen. That's low and away, and it's 3-0. Stauffer is next. And a 3-0. That's in there at the knees. And it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike, 2 away. And a runner to third base, 4 runs across. Low and away. A walk and a hit by pitch this inning. Aviators have runners at the corners. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit. We'll go look at the Sunflower Collegiate West standings. Haysville, of course, is in the number 1 spot at 11-6, followed by El Dorado 8-7, 2 runs out of first place, or 2 games out of first place. They're tied with Derby 9-8. They're also 2 games out. Mulvane 9-10. They are 3 games out, and the Newton Rebels, 8-10, 3.5 games out. Just 3.5 games separate the number 1 team in the division from the last team in the division. Now in the West Division, 12.5 games separate the first from the last. Visits over, runners at the corners for Haysville. Here's Owen Stauffer, 167, out of Northwestern Ohio. 9th man to bat in the order. And the pitch, off speed, is high. Ball 1. It was pitch number 30 of the inning for Atkins. That is a little flare over the head of the second baseman, Paris. A run will score, and it's now 5-0. So an RBI for Stauffer, and he's aboard. So the Aviators will bat around here in the bottom of the first. Here is Thomas Stevens. Was hit by a pitch on the first pitch he saw in the first inning. Stole a base and scored. 2 away, first and second now. 5-0 Aviators. That's inside. Atkins really struggling here in the bottom half of the first. And 1-0 is in there at the knees. That'll even it up 1-1. The other Star Lumber Player of the Week was Lane Ketter out of Wichita Sluggers. He's a pitcher. He has a ERA of 2.37. That is bounced right side. Second baseman Paris up with it, bobbles it a bit, but over to first to get Stevens, and that'll do it. So 10 men bat here in the bottom of the first. Couple of runners stranded, and we have played 1 inning. Aviators 5 and Newton nothing. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the second. All Aviators so far. We've played 1. Aviators lead at 5-0. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Rebels. Luke Hemphill back out for inning number 2. It looks like we will have a pinch hitter. Looks like Cade Gonzalez will hit for Corbin Lill here in the first. Cade out of Ark City. It's in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Cade Gonzalez. Here's the 1-1. That is foul straight back. Ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. We're in the top of the second. 5-0 Aviators. And a 1-2's into left field. That'll get down, maybe split the gap, but Hellberg over there quickly to cut it off. And a throw into second base. Not in time. So Hellberg over quickly to cut it off. Gonzalez runs well, threw a strike to second base, but that will be a double, and the Rebels are in business. Looks like Peyton Cormain now, out of Pineville, Louisiana. 227 on the season. Shortstop tonight. And the first pitch to him. It's in there for a strike. Good place. Good spot by Hemphill on the outside corner. Cormain going to ask about it. Runner at second base. That'll be Gonzalez. And the pitch. High and away. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Same 2 teams tomorrow night right here. We'll have it for you if you can't make it out. If you can't make it out, you will need a note. 1-1. That's low and away. Be interesting to see how Hemphill responds with a 5-run lead. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch way high, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. That's outside. So the second walk of the ball game issued by Luke Hemphill. That'll bring up Drew Healy. Nice numbers for Drew, first baseman tonight, 314. Healy out of Flagstaff. First and second now, still nobody out. We're in the top of the second. Aviators lead at 5-0. In there for a strike. Some activity in the Newton bullpen. That's Ruben Portillo. And the 0-1. That is into center field. That'll get down. They will send the runner. Bobbled by Tooley. And the trailing runner will go on to third. Gonzalez will score. And Cormain over to third on the bobble. So Healy comes through. He will be credited with an RBI single. And the Rebels are on the board. Luke Royal now. 320 out of Dodge City. Hunter Morrison getting loose in the Aviator bullpen. And the pitch. That's low. Actually, that's a strike. We'll take it. Good numbers for Royal, 320 on the season. He is in center field tonight. Been very busy so far. First and third. And that's high. One and one. Runners at the corner. Still nobody out. 5-1 now, Haysville. Hemphill will step off. Luke taking his time, running through some signs. And time is called. Neither pitcher real speedy on the mound. And the 1-1. Good change of pace. He swung through it. And it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. 1 run across. And the pitch. That is bounced to the shortstop. Sperling up with it, back to second for 1, over to first. Not in time. Stouffer had a little trouble getting it out of his glove in the exchange. Cormain will score, and it's 5-2. So Healy is forced out at second base. So 1 away. Royal at first base on the fielder's choice. It'll be Jonathan Stone out of Sacramento. And he takes a pitch outside, ball 1. 2 runs across for the Rebels. Our new score 5-2. One 0 is high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. 31 pitches for Hemphill through a inning and a third. Two 0, misses wide. 2 walks on the day so far for Luke Hemphill. He is 3-0 now to Stone. That's in there at the letters. Good fastball from Luke, and it's 3-1. Isaiah Perez will be next. Wind continues to blow out to left. 3-1, a runner goes. That's popped to center. Tooley has a beat on it. And we'll haul it in for out number 2.
Batting is a shortstop. Number 5, Isaiah Perez. Isaiah is from Larned, Kansas.
2 away, here's Isaiah Perez, 250 on the season, out of Larned. Third baseman tonight, and he'll take a strike. No balls and a strike. Runner at first. 2 runs across. We're in the top of the second. 5-2 Aviators. And the 0-1. It's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Dejan Reynoso. Here's the 1-1. It's in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Good spot for Hemphill. One, 2, runner goes. That gets by Reynoso. That'll be a stolen base for Royal. I think Reynoso might have tried to throw that one before he had it. Pitch was a bit low, but not in the dirt. Just mishandled. Runner at second now with 2 away. And the pitch, that is fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Tonight around the league, Great Bend's at Andale, Sluggers are at Cheney, Salina's at Derby, and Mulvane is at El Dorado. Here's the 2-2. That swung on and missed. Challenged him up around his eyes. And Perez will take a seat. And the Rebels will strand one, but they get a couple. Our new score after 1.5. 5-2 Aviators. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the second. Aviators lead it 5-2. Rebels got a couple in the top of the second. 2, 3, and 4 for the Aviators. It'll be Thule, Levon Reynoso, Dejan Reynoso. Looks like the Rebels will continue to go with Ty Atkins. Thule 0 for 1 today, was credited with an RBI in the first. 261 at the start of the day. First pitch swing, that is into left. And Huggins cruising over and makes the play. So 1 pitch and 1 out. That's good news for Atkins. Thule hit it well right at him, though. Here he is, Levon Reynoso. Tripled and scored in the first. All-Star, 400 at the start of the day. He will step in from the right side. Levon playing third base tonight. And the first pitch to him is high and away. Ball 1. Dejan will be next. Two balls and no strikes to Levon Reynoso. Atkins being very careful with him, as he should. 4 home runs on the season. That's swung on and missed. Looks like a little change of pace there from Atkins. Two and 1. That is line foul just in front of us. It's close when you hear it go by. I think it was still warm from the bat. Count 2 and 2. That is to the shortstop, and Cormain unable to handle it. And Reynoso into second base. Good hustle play. A little bit of a bobble out in left field. Reynoso took advantage of it. He's into second on the error. Third error of the ball game for Newton. That ball was hit very sharply. Here's Dejan Reynoso, first pitch swinging. That just missed, going over the bag at third. Foul. No balls and a strike, 1 away, runner at second base. And the pitch swung on and missed. He took a hack. Oh, 2 now, 1 away. That's in the dirt. Nice block by Stone. That's a tough pitch to handle. That hit in front of home plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Bottom half of the second. And Atkins will step off and chase Reynoso back. Reynoso will steal a base. One, 2. That hit him. So Dejan Reynoso with the hit by pitch. And that's the second hit by pitch of the ball game, issued by Ty Atkins. Might want to stand out of bounds to make sure you don't get hit. Here's Keaton Candor. First and second. First pitch swinging, and it's bounced foul. No balls and a strike, one away. That is foul straight back. Good hack. Candor in a hole, 0-2. Out of Concordia. Reached on an error and scored in the first. .390 on the season. And the 0-2. That's fisted foul. Nice crowd on the home side. A few smattering of fans from Newton. Folks, all these ball games are free admission. This might be the best kept secret in the league. Nobody charges admission except for X Stadium. They have to pay somebody to take care of the artificial grass. 0-2. That's bounced foul. But still, $5 to get in at Eck is not that big of a deal. Count remains 0-2, one away. And the pitch. That is bounced foul. Steady dose of off-speed stuff from Ty Atkins. Candor battling nicely. Candor with the night off, at least on defense. And the 0-2. That is line to the shortstop. He's up and back to second base and doubles up Reynoso. And that'll do it for the Aviators. They're going to strand one, and we've played two. Our score, 5-2 Aviators. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's
And welcome back. We go to the top of the third, 5-2 Aviators. Top of the order for Newton. It'll be Paris, Huggins, and Snodgrass, 1, 2, and 3. Here is Ricardo Paris, 0 for 1 tonight. Popped up to the pitcher, first time up. He's out of Venezuela. 3:49 at the start of the day. Hemphill out for his third inning of work. First pitch is wide, ball 1. 40 pitches for Hemphill through 2 innings. That's in there at the belt. And it's 1-1. One ball, one strike, top of the third, nobody on. That is into left field, right at Hellberg. Whoa! And he is able to jump at the last second and haul it in. And they're one away.
Batting is a left fielder, number 2, Terrell Huggins.
In Hellberg's defense, that play is one of the hardest in baseball, the ball that's hit on a line right at you. Now, in the infield, it's not that big of a deal since it's a reactionary thing, but in the outfield, it's a totally different thing. Made it look easy. Here's Terrell Huggins. And he takes an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Huggins walked in the first. He's out of Tucson. Nice numbers, 328. He takes a strike. It's 1-1. Actually, it's 0-2. My apologies. O2 is down the left field line. Foul. Yeah, the ball did leave the ballpark. Umpire down the line checking it out. And Huggins will go back to home plate. And the count remains 0-2. Big ballpark here in Haysville, 335 down the lines and 375 in the alley. And 400 plus to center. 0-2 now. That's popped up right side. Stevens over to have a look, and it's out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. We're in the top of the third, nobody on. 5-2 Aviators. Rebels got a couple in the second. And the pitch. That's foul straight back. Count remains 0-2.
Central stand for a quarter. By Bob.
0-2, 1 away. Hemphill with the sign. Here it is. Off-speed pitch just a bit high. Pretty good 0-2 pitch. Tough to lay off of. Huggins with some good discipline not to take a hack at that one. And it's 1-2. That's right down the middle, fastball. And Huggins will watch it. And they're 2 away. I think Huggins may have been looking for something off speed. Hemphill back with a good fastball painted the outside corner. And it's Jay Snodgrass now. 0 for 1, bounced out right side in the first out of Derby. 233 on the season. Two hits for Newton so far. First pitch is high, ball 1. 4 hits for the Aviators, big number. 3 errors so far for the Rebels. "1-0, that is fouled back. And the count even, 1-1. One's high and away, and 2-1. Hemphill got the Rebels in order in the first. Faced 6 men in the second. Has an opportunity to get out of it in order if he can retire Snodgrass. That's swung on and missed. And the count even, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. So Hemphill will strike out a couple. The Rebels go in order. We've played 2.5. Our score remains 5-2 Aviators. We'll be right back.
We're in Haysville with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the third. 5-2 Aviators. 6, 7, and 8 scheduled for the Aviators will be Brosas, Sperling, and Helberg. Ty Atkins out there for inning number 3. 50 pitches through 2 innings. Aviators hitting .264 as a team, giving up just a smidge more than 3 runs a game. First pitch to Robbie Brosas is low, ball 1. Singled and scored in the first. He's 1 for 1 out of Eastern Oklahoma State. And the 1-0. That is down the line, foul. Boy, that one scattered Coach Spongeberg. Got his attention. So Robbie is turning on the baseball tonight. One now. Atkins with the sign. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in there. 1-2. Little excuse me swing, and that's going to get out into right field. Tried to check his swing. Went a little bit too far, and a little flare into right. He's 2 for 2. Doesn't matter what it looks like, Robbie. It'll be a line drive in the box score tomorrow. It'll be Sterling Sperling now. He's 1 for 1, a base hit and a couple of RBIs in the first out of Scottsdale. So Brosas over at first. And the pitch is inside, ball 1. Runner on, nobody out. That is swung on and foul straight back. That'll leaving it up 1-1. Aviators took care of the Sluggers last night in 7 innings, 15-5. After losing to them 5-4 the night before. It's a funny game, folks. 1-1. That is popped foul. That'll get out of play. 1-2 now to Sperling. Ball and 2 strikes. That is into left field for a base hit. And Huggins will play it on a hop. And Sperling's 2 for 2. So the 6 and 7 hole hitters for the Haysville are lighting it up. This will bring up the left fielder Drew Helberg. Walked and was stranded in the first. He's out of East Texas. 167 at the start of the day. First and second, nobody out. First pitch swinging. And he'll come up empty. And it's 0-1. And the 0-1. That is into left field. Huggins back and to his right. He will haul it in. And they're one away. Hellberg hit it right where it was pitched, but it was right at Huggins.
Now batting the second baseman, number 35, Owen Stoffer.
Owen Stoffer now. 1 for 1 today, singled with an RBI in the first. Well, the bottom third of the order doing a job for the Aviators tonight. First and second, 1 out. Stevens will be next. First pitch to Stoffer is fouled back. Very comfortable night at the ballpark. Sun is setting and temperature in the mid 80s, mid to high 80s. Still a little breeze out of the south. And the 0-1. That's an off-speed pitch that catches the outside corner. Pretty good pitch from Atkins. And it's 0-2 to Stoffer. That is a slider. He swung through it, and they're 2 away. One of the better pitches that Atkins has made tonight. Second strikeout of the evening for Atkins. Top of the order now, Thomas Stevens. 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. And he swings through the first one, strike 1. 2:41 at the start of the day. And the 0-1. That is a little nubber, right side, second baseman charging. He will glove it, flip to first, and that'll do it for the Aviators. They're going to strand a couple. We've played 3. Our score remains 5-2 Aviators, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth, 5-2 Aviators. It'll be Gonzalez, Cormain, and Healy, 4, 5, and 6. Update on Corbin Lill, who is a late scratch, stepped in a hole in right field and has been replaced by Cade Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, 1 for 1 today, doubled and scored in the second.
Right fielder, number 21, Cade Gonzalez.
First pitch swing, and gets a piece of it off the mask of Dejan Reynoso. Top of the fourth, 5-2. Rebels get a couple in the second. Aviators get 5 in the bottom of the first, and that's been it. 0-1, and swung on and foul straight back. Only 15 pitches last inning for Haysville, so that's about where he would like. 55 pitches going into this inning. Off-speed pitch is upstairs, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. That's popped foul and get out of play. One and two, nobody out and nobody on. Top half of the fourth. And time is called. One, two. And he reached for it, able to get a piece of it and foul it out. Count remains 1-2. One-two swung on and missed, and he gets him with a high heater, and there's one away. Fourth strikeout of the ball game for Haysville. Here's Peyton Cormain. Cormain walked and scored in the second out of Pineville, Louisiana. The pitch at just a bit outside, and it's 1-0. It's in there for a strikeout, leaving it up 1-1. Here's a 1-1. A bit outside, and it's 2-1. Two-one is swung on. Good fastball. And it's 2-2. Lights are on here at the old ballpark. Sun is yet to set. Tough sun field on the right side. Here's a 2-2. Nice change of pace from Haysville, and he's way out ahead of it. And Cormain will have a seat. And that's strikeout number 5 on the afternoon. Rebels win in order in the third and the first. Have an opportunity to get it done here again in the fourth. Here's Drew Healy, first baseman tonight, and he's 1 for 1 with an RBI. 3:14 at the start of the day. First pitch to the Flagstaff, Arizona native is high. 1 ball and no strikes, 2 away, nobody on. 5-2 Aviators, top of the fourth. Todd and Chris bringing it to you. 1-0, that is sprayed down the line, foul. Here's the 1-1 from Haysville. Swung on and missed. Challenged him upstairs. And it's 1-2. Haysville with the opportunity to strike out the side here in the fourth. He gets a deep breath. And Healy steps in. Here's the 1-2. That is to center field. Tooley back into his left. He will haul it in. And the Rebels go in order in the top half of the fourth. And we go to the bottom. Our score 5-2 Aviators. We'll be right back.
ready. Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find...
And we go to the home half of the fourth, 2, 3, and 4 for the Aviators. They lead at 5-2. It'll be Thule, Levon Reynoso, Dejan Reynoso, scheduled here in the fourth. Thule's hit the ball hard a couple of times. He has nothing to show for it. 261 at the start of the day. Ty Atkins out there. 65 pitches through 3 innings. Only 15 pitches last inning. The first pitch is low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That's high and away. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Thule out of the College of the Canyons. And a 2-0. That's in there at the knees. And it's 2-1. Two ones in the dirt. And it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. That is down the right field line. That looks like trouble. And it's in there for a base hit. Thule around first, into second. So a good hustle play by Thule right out of the box. He was hustling right out of the box. The ball was bobbled just a smidge by the second baseman trying to pick it up, but not much, but just enough for Thule to take second base. So first base hit of the ball game for Thule. That'll bring up Levon Reynoso. Tripled and scored in the first. He's 1 for 2. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. And it's no balls and a strike. Neither one of these Reynoso boys gets cheated at the plate. 0-1. And Atkins bluffs the throw to second base. And Thule back in there. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Looked to be a little tardy on it. He's been getting a steady dose of off-speed pitches all night long. 14 runs batted in on the season. That is lifted to left center. Royal, the center fielder, over in the gap and will haul it in. Thule will tag, and he's into third. So a productive out for Levon Reynoso. Thule into third base. There's one away. That'll bring up the catcher, Dejan Reynoso. Hitless tonight, 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Struck out in the first. Thule over at third base with one away. Infield is going to creep in. First pitch swinging, and that is popped to center. Not very deep, but Thule will tag. Here is the throw to the plate. Not in time. So Reynoso with an RBI. That ball was not very deep. Pretty good throw by Royal in center. Ball did hit Thule on the way in, but it looked like it was a little bit up the line. So I'm not sure he would be able to catch it and apply the tag. Here's Keaton Candor with 2 away. Off-speed pitch is inside. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away, 1 run across. 6-2 now, Aviators. We're in the bottom half of the 4th. Pitch in there at the knees. And it's 1-1. I think 63rd Street, Chris, must double as a racetrack. That is foul back. Maybe we get Haysville forward on that, on building a racetrack right after the new ballpark. That's in the dirt. 2-2 now. If anybody out there has discretionary spending, we could use an artificial surface for this field. And that's after, of course, we build the new broadcast booth. Here's the 2-2. That is a little nubber down the first base line. Foul. Very interesting foul call by the first base umpire. So, yeah, after the broadcast booth, if you want to shelter some money, we could use maybe an artificial surface. We could play more ball games. Your kids could get more games. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it is. That's low. 3-2, 2 away, and nobody on. 7 hits for the Aviators, 2 for the Rebels. Here's the 3-2. That is smoked up the middle for a base hit. And Candor with his first base hit of the ball game. He's 1 for 3.
Right fielder, number 16, Robbie Brooks.
This will bring up Robbie Brosas. Two down, Keaton at first. First pitch to Brosas swung through and missed. He is red hot tonight. And he's 2 for 2. Nice numbers before tonight, 265. Out of Eastern Oklahoma State. And that is inside. And it's 1-1. Appreciate all the tweets about the ideas to spend all the money we don't have. And the 1-1. That's inside. Almost hit him. 1-2. I don't think we need a new racetrack. We just need some mufflers. Wouldn't hurt. Just a thought. 2-1. That's in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Stone. Candor with a good secondary lead over there. And it's 3-1. Here it is. Swung on and fouled. That got a piece of stone. Makes a very unique sound when it hits nothing but meat. Looks to be okay. These catchers are tough, folks. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Candor off with a pitch. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it for Brosas. That's the first time they've retired him tonight. But the Aviators get 1. They strand 1. We've played 4. Our new score, 6-2 Haysville. We'll be back.
Award-winning schools for students of all ages. In a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We'll go to the top of the fifth, bottom third of the order for the Rebels. They trail the Aviators 6-2. It'll be 7, 8, and 9, Royal Stone and Perez. Another 15-pitch inning for Luke Hemphill. He appears to have settled in very nicely since giving up a couple in the second. Here's Luke Royal. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. He's 0 for 1. 320. That is off the bag at first. And Stevens stays with it, flips to Hemphill covering. And that's just how you draw it up in spring training. Good concentration by Stevens. That ball was off the bag. And they're one away. So 1 pitch and 1 out. Good news for Hemphill. He has retired the Rebels in order the last 2 innings. Here's Jonathan Stone. First pitch to him. Paints the inside corner for a strike. Stone out of Sacramento, 0 for 1. Doing the catching tonight, and it's taken a beating. And the 0-1 right in there for a strike. Cheney leads the Sunflower Collegiate League at 15-3, followed by Great Bend at 10-5. 0-2. Off-speed pitch misses away. Good 0-2 pitch there from Hemphill. Aviators will be in Great Bend Saturday and Sunday. So first look at the Batcats. 1-2. Popped up. Reynoso back. Finds it. And Mask in one hand. Makes the catch with the other for out number 2. Glad he saw it because I didn't see it. I just know it didn't hit me. 2 away. Here's Isaiah Perez. Strikeout victim in the second. He's 0 for 1. Out of Larned. 250 at the start of the day. First pitch is high. Ball 1. One ball and no strikes, 2 away. Hemphill is cruising. And just missed a bit high. And it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. So 3 straight out of the strike zone for Hemphill. Three balls and no strikes. That's right down the middle. 3-1. See if Hemphill can get healthy and finish him off. Three and 1. It's in there. Perez took a step towards first base, but Hemphill painted the inside corner. It's 3-2. 5 strikeouts on the night for Hemphill. Bounce left side, big hop for Sperling. He's up with it over to first, a bit high, but Stevens corrals it. And the Rebels go in order. We played 4.5. Our score remains 6-2. Haysville. We'll be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market, plenty of summer activities, and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And we're back. We go to the bottom half of the fifth. Our score remains 6-2 Aviators. Bottom third of the order for the Aviators, 7, 8, and 9. It'll be Sperling, Hellberg, and Stauffer. Sperling swinging a hot bat tonight. He's 2 for 2. He's out of Scottsdale. Shortstop tonight steps in from the right side. He will have his third look at Ty Atkins. Atkins gave up 5 in the first. First pitch is low and away, and 1 in the fourth. Has yet to retire the Aviators in order. 1-0 inside, and it's 2-0. Two balls and no strikes, and we're in the bottom of the fifth. That's low. So 3 straight balls for Ty Atkins. Three O's right down the middle. 3-1. Three one is low, and Sperling will draw the walk. So the leadoff man is aboard for the Aviators here in the bottom of the fifth. Looks like we will have a pitching change. Looks like number 44 will come in. Looks like a right-hander. That is Ruben Portillo. Get some numbers on him. Portillo's been busy this season. He's had 10 appearances, 14 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 12 hits, 8 runs, 9 walks, 15 strikeouts. Very stingy ERA of 2.45. Portillo out of Thornton, Colorado. So he will be called upon. He will take over for Atkins, who gives up 6 runs. Of course, the runner at first base is his responsibility. So Portillo in for Atkins. He'll be the second pitcher of the night for the Rebels. Got to be honest with you, I didn't think Atkins would make it that long, but he righted the ship, had a scoreless second, a scoreless third, only gave up 1 in the fourth. And here in the bottom of the fifth, he has walked the leadoff man, Sterling Spurgeon. So it'll be Hellberg next. Don't forget our Star Lumber Players of the Week. Lane Ketter, a pitcher out of the Wichita Sluggers. He had a 2.37 ERA for a week's work. And our very own Devon Reynoso, 4 home runs in the last 5 games. And 8 for 14 through the week. So good numbers for both of those guys. Congratulations. Our Star Lumber Players of the Week. So Portillo's ready. He will inherit a base runner at first base. He will face Drew Hellberg. Hellberg 0 for 1 with a walk out of East Texas Baptist. Did hit the ball hard last time in the third, right at the left fielder. So a right-on-left matchup here to start things off. Hellberg 167 out of East Texas Baptist. And the pitch, first pitch swinging back to the pitcher, to the shortstop for 1, over to second base, over to first, not in time. So a good job breaking up the double play by Sperling. And there's 1 away. Hellberg down on the fielder's choice at first base. Here's Owen Stauffer. First pitch to him is into left field. Huggins over to his left and will haul it in. And they're 2 away. Top of the order now for the Aviators. It'll be Thomas Stevens.
First baseman, number 10, Thomas Stevens.
0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a walk. Well, he is hitless tonight. 241 at the start of the day. First pitch swinging. That is into left field. And Huggins will haul it in. And that'll do it. So one runner is stranded. We have played 5. Our score 6-2 Haysville. We'll be back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th. Score remains 6-2 Aviators. Top of the order for the Rebels, 1, 2, and 3. Paris, Huggins, and Snodgrass scheduled. Ricardo Paris, 0 for 2 tonight out of Venezuela. 349 at the start of the day. Second baseman. Hemphill out for inning number 6. 81 pitches through 5. Good fastball in there for a strike. 11 pitch. 2 15-pitch innings and an 11-pitch inning in the last 3 for Hemphill. So pretty good work there. 0-1. Off-speed pitch. Just missed a bit inside. 1-1. That is into left field. Hellberg over to his left. He will haul it in for out number 1. So Paris continues to be hitless. He's 0 for 3. That'll bring up Terrell Huggins. 0 for 1 with a walk. Struck out in the 3rd out of Tucson. Left fielder is hitting .328. First pitch to him. In there for a strike at the belt. Good fastball from Hemphill. And it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Little change of pace. Just got a piece of it.
Number 2, Terrell Huggins.
Huggins behind in the count, 0-2. Left fielder tonight. He's been very busy. Just missed inside. Pretty good 0-2 pitch. Tough to lay off. And it's 1-2. 5 strikeouts on the evening for Hemphill. Good night. Gave up a couple of runs in the 2nd. 1-2. Swung on and missed. A little change of pace. He's out ahead of it. And that's strikeout number 6. And they're 2 away.
Batting is a designated hitter, Jay Snodgrass.
Jay Snodgrass, he is also 0 for 2 out of Derby. 2:33 at the start of the day. This will be his third look at Luke Hemphill. That's right down the middle for a strike. Usually, offenses get better the third time through seeing a guy, but this is certainly not the case. Hemphill has gotten stronger with each inning, it seems. 0-1. And the off-speed pitch is foul straight back. And it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And nobody on. We're in the top half of the 6th. And that'll do it for Snodgrass. He will watch it. And strikeout number 7 for Hemphill. And the Rebels go in order. We played 5.5. Our score 6-2 Haysville. We'll be back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. Go to the home half of the 6th. Aviators with a 4-run lead. They lead at 6-2. Looks like Portillo out for his second inning work. He came in and got 2 outs in the 5th. He will face 2, 3, and 4. It'll be Thule, Levon, and Dejan scheduled here in the Haysville 6th. Thule with a double in the 4th and a run scored. He's 1 for 3 tonight. 261 at the start of the day. Lights are on. The sun is set. Still tough to pick up the baseball. First pitch is high, ball 1. And a 1-0. And it's bounced back to the pitcher. Portillo will stab it. Flip to first. And that'll do it for Thule here in the 6th. Looks like he got that one off the end of the bat. And they're 1 away. Here's Levon Reynoso. 1 for 3 tonight, a double, and a run scored in the 1st. 400 at the start of the day. First pitch to him is to the right side. Paris gets it on the run. Good play. Over to first in time. And they're 2 away. That ball was hit on the nose. Paris, good range. Two down. Here's Dejan Reynoso. Oh for 2 tonight, does have a RBI. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 311 at the start of the day, 4 home runs on the season, and an all-star selection, along with his brother. And Keaton Candor. That is upstairs, 2-0. Candor would be next. And it swung on and bounced foul. Little shades of Albert Pujols there. And Dejan Reynoso with the way he finishes. 2-1. That is bounced right side. Paris is there. Up with it over to first in time. And that'll do it. So the Aviators go in order. We've played 6. Our score 6-2 Haysville. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people, great neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the top of the 7. Score still 6-2 Aviators. 4, 5, and 6 for the Rebels. It will be Gonzalez, Cormain, and Healy. Looks like the Aviators will continue to go with Luke Hemphill, and why not? Only took him 10 pitches to get out of the 6th. Struck out 2 and got the Rebels in order. He's got the Rebels in order the last 4 innings in a row. Here is Gonzalez. 1 for 2, a double and a run scored, and a strikeout. Shows bunt and takes a pitch high, ball 1. And here's the 1-0. That's right down the middle. Strike at the belt, and it's 1-1. Not detecting any loss of velocity with Luke Hemphill. That was pitch number 93 for him. And the pitch is high. The off-speed pitch got away from him, and it's 2-1. Two-one. That just missed outside, not by much. Wind has come down quite a bit, very comfortable. 3-1 now to Gonzalez. 273 at the start of the day. 3-1. That is inside, didn't miss by much. Reynoso held it there. That hardly ever works, by the way. And it's a leadoff walk.
Shortstop number 1, Peyton Cormain.
Only the 3rd walk of the ball game issued by Luke Hemphill. Here's Peyton Cormain. Walked in the 2nd and scored and struck out in the 4th. And he takes a strike. Same 2 clubs tomorrow night, 7 o'clock first pitch. We'll have it for you. If you're in the area, come on out. Great food at the concession stand. Here's the 0-1. Shows bunt, gets it down. That's fielded by the 3rd baseman, Reynoso. Good play, gloves it. Over to first in time. Sacrifice is successful. Gonzalez down to 2nd. And they're 1 away. One down, here's Drew Healy. 1 for 2 tonight.
Drew Healy.
Singled and was credited with an RBI in the 2nd. Flew out in the 4th. Nice numbers, 314 at the start of the day out of Flagstaff. And the first pitch to him is swung on and missed. That was a filthy slider that the bottom fell out of. And it's 0-1. No balls and a strike. Gonzalez at second. 0-1. That is through the hole on the left side. They will hold the runner. And Hellberg quickly up with it. He will miss the cutoff man, but the runner does not advance. So Healy with his second base hit of the night. And the Rebels have runners at the corners with one away. That'll bring up the center fielder, Luke Royal. He's 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and stole a base in the second. Bounced out right side. He's out of Dodge City. First pitch to him. Just missed outside, ball 1. Royal, a lefty out of Dodge City, 320 at the start of the day. And the 1-0. That missed inside. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 away. Runners at the corners here in the top of the 7th. 6-2 Aviators. Rebels threatening. Hemphill with 7 strikeouts tonight through 6 1/3. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike. Catches the inside corner, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Hemphill with a sign. Here it is. That's in there at the knees. Good pitch. And it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Center fielder Luke Royal. That is bounced to the shortstop. He will step on the bag over to first. Got him. Throw was a bit high, but the Aviators are going to get out of it, and the first base coach has been ejected. So the throw was a bit high. Sperling caught it, stepped on the bag, over to first, and the throw was a bit high, but the Aviators are going to get out of it. Rebels are going to strand 1, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Our score remains 6-2. Aviators will be right back.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market. Plenty of summer activities and celebrations to last a lifetime. Join us for summertime fun.
Say hello to Haysville now.
And welcome back. Go to the home half of the 7th. Aviators getting a little bit of a pickle. First and third with 1 out. and somehow or another get out of it smelling like a rose. So our score 6-2. Aviators will go to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. It will be Candor, Brosas, and Sperling. Just had a nice rendition of Take Me Out of the Ballpark, and we are ready to settle in for the final 3. Here is Candor. 1 for 3, a run scored in the first. 390 at the start of the day. First pitch in there at the knees for strike 1. This will be Keaton Candor's first look at Portillo. That is high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 7th, and nobody out. I'm okay. Here's a 1-1. Little change of pace. Keaton out of ahead of it, and it's 1-2. So Portillo has been tough since coming in the 5th. No runs allowed. 1-2. That hit him. So Candor will wear that one. And he will be at first base with nobody out. That'll bring up Robbie Brosas. 2 for 3 tonight. Couple of hits and a strikeout out of Eastern Oklahoma State. His first look. And a strike at the knees. No balls and a strike. 1 away. Nobody out. Runner at first. And the pitch. That's in the dirt. That was a backhand stab by Stone on a pitch that hit about a foot in front of home plate. One. That's in the dirt. We have some activity in the Rebel bullpen. Jackson Oldham getting loose. He's out of Dodge City. 2-1 now. Runner goes, and it's fouled away. So a little hit and run action for the Aviators here in the 7th. Brosas 265 at the start of the day. Good night today, 2 for 3. Two, throw over. Candor back in there. Probably not a straight steal situation for Candor, but you never know. Pitch. That is lined. A good one-hop catch. Wow. By Cormain. Cormain going to his right. Stabs it. Gets up and throws a BB to the second baseman to retire Candor. And they're 1 away. So 1 away. Here's Sterling Sperling, Scottsdale native. 2 for 3, actually 2 for 2 with a walk. First pitch is low and away, and it's ball 1. Boy, Brosas hit it on the nose, but an even better play by Cormain at short. And the 1-0. That is popped up left field. Late start by Huggins. He's coming hard and won't get there. So Huggins instinctively, first step was back, but by the time he picked it up, that will fall in there. So Sperling with his third base hit of the night. And it's first and second, 1 away. So bring up Drew Hellberg. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. 167 at the start of the day out of East Texas Baptist. First and second, 1 out. We're in the bottom half of the 7th. And the first pitch is high and away, ball 1. 6-2 Aviators. They got 5 in the first and 1 in the 4th, and that's been it. 1-0. That is lined into center for a base hit. They will send the runner. Here's the throw to the plate, is going to be high. And Brosas will score. A good throw there probably gets him. The throw from Royal was high. The throw did beat the runner to home plate. If that thing's on the money or a little bit lower, there's probably an out at home plate. But the Aviators get their 7th run. They now lead it 7-2. So 2nd and 3rd now. Here's Stouffer. Infield is in. And the first pitch bounced foul left side. And fireworks are coming out tonight, folks. Until we're through the 4th or the 5th, it'll sound like a war zone in the background. No balls and a strike, 1 away. That is bounced to the shortstop, up with it. Throws home, applies the tag. And Sperling is retired. So 2 away. Good play by Cormain. Threw a strike to home. And Stauffer down with a fielder's choice. Top of the order, here's Thomas Stevens. Runners at the corners. 1 run across. And the Aviators lead it 7-2. We're in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch hits him. So Stevens will wear that one. His 2nd hit by pitch of the evening. And they're loaded. That'll bring up Tooley. With the bases loaded, he doubled in the 4th. He's 1 for 4. Was credited with an RBI in the 1st. Out of College of the Canyons. Center field tonight. Has played some second base. First pitch to him is low and away, ball 1. Aviators with an opportunity to break this thing wide open right now. They lead it early, 7-2. And that is popped up, short center. Center fielder Royal overruns it. 2 runs will score, 3 runs will score. And Tooley down to second base because nobody's there. So all 3 runs will score on the play. Royal was running hard, calling it all the way, but overran it. And the Aviators now lead it 10-2. So it looks like a change is going to be made. Looks like a new center fielder. We'll let you know who it is as soon as our old eyes can pick up a number. Opportunity to get out of the inning right there. That wasn't a can of corn by no means, but at least I think the shortstop may have had a play on that. But Royal, the center fielder, was calling it all the way, so give him a little credit for that one. So 2 away, runner at second base. Here is Levon Reynoso. One ball and no strikes, 2 away. hits in there at the letters, 1-1. Reynoso with a triple in the first. Has been rather quiet the last 3 at-bats. He's 1 for 4. And the 1-1 popped up. Healy will go have a look, and it's out of play. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 away. 4 runs across here in the 7th. Our score 10-2 Aviators. That's in the dirt. Boy, nice block there by Stone. And it's 2-2. Wind is laid down a bit. I expect it's around 10 miles an hour now. Nothing has blown off my desk for about 2 hours now. 2-2 in the dirt. And Tooley read it well. He's down to third. That was a good block by Stone, but an even better secondary lead for Cooley, and he is down to third base. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away. Runner in third. 10-2 Aviators. And the pitch. That is into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. So second base hit for Reynoso. A run will score, and it's now 11-2. Well, this will bring up the catcher, Dejan Reynoso, 9th man to bat in the order. He is hitless tonight, 0 for 3. Was credited with an RBI in the 4th. Was hit by a pitch in the 2nd and struck out in the 1st. Levon over. That is off his foot. Doesn't appear to be too worse for the wear. And it's 0-1. So Portillo has given up 5 runs here in the 7th. He pitched a scoreless inning and 2/3 previous. That's inside. One. That is popped foul right side, and it's 1-2. Aviators trying to go to 12-6. They lead the West Division by 2 games over El Dorado. El Dorado 8-7 at the start of the day, followed by Derby, Mulvane, and Newton. 1-2 in the dirt. And Stone has done a job back there. He has been a wall. 2-2. Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't start the runner right here. That is bounced foul down our way. Kleinfelter out of the dugout makes a good play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here it is in the dirt. And that gets away from Stone. That ball was in the dirt. Good read by Reynoso. And he is down to second base. He would be the game-ending run. So Aviators poised to run rule the Rebels here tonight. And a 3-2. That has popped up down our way. I'm just not sure where it is. Didn't miss us by much. I never found it. Had a bullpen catcher coming up trying to save our lives. Didn't I call you off? 3-2. That's about as close as we've come to taking one off the noggin in a while. That is foul straight back. Boy, he had a hack at that one. Got the bifocals and the cheaters on, so fly balls are an adventure for this guy. 3-2. 2 away, runner at second. That's in the dirt. That'll squirt away from the catcher. And a walk to Reynoso. So Levon down to third base. And Deshawn will draw the walk. Here is Keaton Candor. He will be the 10th man to bat in the inning. My scorebook doesn't look real good if anybody cares at home. Two away, runners at the corners. 11-2 Aviators. Candor with a chance to end it right here. And the first pitch, a good hack at a fastball, fouls it straight back. It's 0-1. Same two clubs tomorrow night. We'll have it for you. No balls and a strike. That's high and in. Runners at first and third. 5 runs across here in the 7th. 11-2 Aviators. Here's the 1-1. That is foul straight back.
Batter is designated hitter number 14.
Candor 1 for 3 tonight. Was hit by a pitch. Out of Concordia. And the 1-2. Held up. And it's 2-2. Aviators trying to end it right here in the 7th. Good news is we get paid for a full game. And a pitch, high. And it's 3-2. Good take there by Candor. That's a tough pitch to lay off of. That pitch in between letters and the chin. 3-2. Swung on and missed. And that'll do it for the Aviators. But they get 5. We've played 7. Our new score, 11-2 Aviators. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find miles of lighted hike and bike trails that take you through beautiful neighborhoods and parks. Visit our activity center and see what you've been missing.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 8th. Aviators get 5 in the bottom of the 7th. They lead it 11-2. So it looks like Luke Hemphill will get the nod. He will be back out for the 8th. 105 pitches. And it'll be 8, 9, and 1. It'll be Stone, Perez, and Paris. First pitch is swung on and missed. 7 strikeouts so far for Hemphill. Hayden Browser getting loose in the bullpen for the Aviators. And the 0-1 in there at the letters. Took a little off, and it's 0-2. Stone out of Sacramento, 0 for 2 tonight. And the pitch, good fastball, just missed inside, 1-2. Isaiah Perez is next. And the 1-2 floats outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two. Good fastball. That's up and away. And 3-2. So Hemphill still with, from what I would gather, very good velocity. And the 3-2. Popped up. And Stevens over to have a look and won't get there. Count goes to full, 3-2. And we're in the top of the 8th. Nobody out, nobody on. Newton in a bit of a trouble. They trail the Aviators 11-2. Here's a 3-2. Swung on and missed, and he got him. And that's strikeout number 8 for Hemphill. And they're 1 away. Fantastic pitching performance by Luke Hemphill tonight. It's good to see a guy go past 4 innings. One away. Here is Isaiah Perez, the 9-hole man. And that's high and away. Perez hitless tonight, 0 for 2 out of Larned. And the 1-0 is high and away. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Good fastball by Hemphill. And 2-1. Two ones high and away, 3-1. 8 strikeouts on the evening for Hemphill. Struggled the first 2 innings through 40 pitches. After that, he was very economical. Here's the 3-1. That's high and in. And he walked him. Spongeburg out of the dugout. That's 117 pitches. And I believe that is no indication yet. Browser says he is hot in the bullpen. No decision yet. And Hemphill will stay. So no pitching change. Top of the order, it'll be Ricardo Paris. Lots of fireworks going off in the area, and it's nowhere near the 4th. Oh well. First pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Paris hitless tonight, 0 for 3 out of Venezuela. Runner at first, that would be Perez. Pretty good lead over there. And 0-1. That's in there at the letters. Umpire's been very consistent with that pitch all night long, and that's exactly what we asked for. And it's 0-2. 3:49 at the start of the day for Ricardo Paris. Good numbers. Second baseman. And the 0-2. That is to the second baseman. Over to second for one. Back to first. Aviators turn it. So the Rebels go in order with the help of a double play ball. And we have played 7.5. Our score 11-2 Aviators. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Haysville, where you'll find award-winning schools for students of all ages in a family-friendly community. Waiting here for you.
Say hello to Haysville now.
Great things are happening in Haysville, a beautiful new activity center near Riggs Park to get in shape and have fun. A nationally recognized school system with new state-of-the-art facilities, great people.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the eighth. Aviators lead at 11-2. Got in a little bit of a trouble with a leadoff walk in the last inning, but able to get out of it with a double play to end the inning. So for the Aviators in the eighth, it'll be 6, 7, and 8. It'll be Brosa, Sperling, and Helberg. New pitcher. Be the third arm of the night for the Rebels. It will be Jackson Oldham. He's appeared in 11 games, 18 and 2/3 innings of work, 20 hits, 12 runs, 7 walks, and 15 strikeouts. Pretty stingy ERA of 2.89. So he will take over after Portillo will exit. First pitch is into left field for a base hit. That is Bros's third base hit of the night. So Bros's would be the game-ending run if he was to score. It will be Sterling Sperling now. He's swinging a hot bat as well, 3 for 3 out of Scottsdale Community College. 105 at the start of the day, but it won't be 105 tomorrow. Pretty good lead over there by Brosas. Sperling tried to check his swing. They appeal. He went around. Strike one. Wind appears to be freshening a bit out of the south. And the 0-1. Runner goes. Off-speed pitch. Throw to second is wide. And Brocious will steal it. So a stolen base for Robbie. And he's at second base with nobody out. Count to Sperling, 1-1. Still nobody out. And the pitch, off speed. That is in there. Kind of a sidearm arm slot for Oldham. And the 1-2. He will show you a couple of arm slots at least. At least that's what I've observed so far. When he drops down, that curveball tends to be a little flat, so if it stays up, it might get hit. Here's the 2-2. That is into left field. Helberg going back near the line and will haul it in. Not deep enough to tag. And Sperling is retired. And they're one away. That'll bring up Drew Hellberg, singled in the 7th, credited with an RBI. So he is 1 for 3 tonight. Out of East Texas, Brosas led it off with a base hit. Hellberg first pitch swinging, fouls it back, strike 1. Aviators trying to end it here in the 8th. Here's the 0-1. That is swung on, just got a piece of it, and it's 0-2. Arm slot was a little lower that time. He may do that with lefties. Hellberg trying to get something at least to the right side. And the pitch, that is to the right side. First baseman up with it. He'll take it himself and step on the bag. Brosas down to third with 2 away. So it'll be up to Owen Stauffer. 1 for 4 tonight, reached on a fielder's choice in the 7th. Singled and was credited with an RBI in the 1st. Bottom third of the order has done their job tonight for the Aviators. First pitch, that is into right field. That'll fall, and that's your ball game, folks. So a base hit for Owen Stauffer. And that'll do it. So here's your totals for the Rebels. 2 runs, 3 hits, 4 errors. For the Aviators, 12 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Looks like the win will go to Luke Hemphill. And Ty Atkins will be saddled with the loss. Haysville will go to 12-6. Newton 8-11. We will have tomorrow night's game at 7 o'clock. Be sure to tune in. Until then, for Chris, I'm Todd. We will see you then.
Neighborhoods, a great place to grow a family. So say hello to Haysville.
Say hello to Haysville now.
It's summer in Haysville, with families enjoying our hometown market.